Have you ever noticed how Japanese seniors, men and women well into their 70s, 80s, and even 90s, still walk with strength, balance, and confidence? In many parts of the world, people at that age rely heavily on walkers or wheelchairs. But in Japan, it's not uncommon to see seniors gardening, cycling, hiking, or even practicing martial arts. What's their secret? Is it diet, exercise, or is it something deeper in their daily lifestyle? In this video, we're uncovering 10 simple Japanese senior habits that keep them mobile for life. These aren't complicated workouts or expensive supplements. They are everyday practices, deeply woven into their culture that you and I can learn from, no matter where we live. Stay with me until the end, because the last habit may surprise you the most. It's not physical, it's something in the mind, and it might just be the most powerful habit of all. Habit 1. Walking everywhere, every day. In Japan, walking is woven into the rhythm of daily life. Seniors don't view it as a workout to check off a list. It's simply how they move through their world. Streets are pedestrian-friendly. Public transportation requires walking to and from stations, and neighborhoods are built to encourage strolling rather than driving from door to door. For Japanese elders, walking is more than exercise. It's independence. A trip to the market becomes a chance to greet neighbors. A visit to a shrine turns into a peaceful, meditative walk. Even in their 70s and 80s, many choose stairs over elevators, keeping their bodies challenged in small but meaningful ways. This steady, low-impact activity does wonders for health. It keeps circulation flowing, strengthens bones, and preserves balance. One of the biggest factors in preventing dangerous falls later in life. Walking also boosts mood and reduces stress as the body and mind both benefit from fresh air and gentle movement. Unlike in countries where seniors may rely heavily on cars or avoid walking altogether, Japanese elders adapt. If their knees ache, they may use a cane. If balance feels shaky, they shorten their route. But they rarely give up walking entirely. The lesson is powerful. Mobility isn't maintained by occasional bursts of exercise, but by consistent, everyday steps. In Japan, those steps add up, not just to longer life, but to a more active, confident, and connected one. Habit 2. Eating light, balanced meals. If walking is the fuel for movement, food is the engine that powers it. And in Japan, the diet is carefully tuned for longevity and mobility. Seniors don't load their plates with heavy, greasy meals. Instead, they eat small portions with incredible variety. Rice for energy, fish for protein and omega-3s, seaweed for minerals, tofu for plant-based protein, and miso soup for warmth and probiotics. Fermented foods like natto or pickled vegetables may seem unusual to outsiders, but they play an important role in gut health, digestion, and reducing inflammation. A healthy gut, after all, means better nutrient absorption, critical for keeping bones strong and muscles resilient. Calcium-rich foods, such as small fish eaten whole with bones, help maintain bone density well into old age, reducing the risk of fractures. Vegetables add fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants that fight off disease and keep the body light and agile. The secret, however, lies not just in what they eat, but how. The Okinawan principle of hara hachibu teaches them to stop eating when they're about 80% full. This mindful restraint keeps weight stable, reduces strain on joints, and lowers the risk of lifestyle diseases like diabetes. Japanese seniors prove that food isn't about indulgence. It's about balance, moderation, and nourishment. Their diet doesn't just extend life, it extends quality of life, ensuring that every step they take is supported by strength from within. Habit 3. Low furniture and floor. Sitting, one of the most unique features of Japanese homes, is their relationship with the floor. Instead of high chairs and sofas, many households still use low tables, chabudai, and cushions, zabuton, for meals, tea, or conversation. This means that Japanese seniors are constantly sitting down and rising from the floor, movements that act like hidden workouts throughout the day. Each time they lower themselves, they engage their hips, knees, and thighs. Each time they rise, their core and balance come into play. Over decades, this simple lifestyle strengthens the very muscles that prevent falls and maintain mobility in old age. It's like doing dozens of mini squats daily without ever stepping foot in a gym. Research even supports this habit. Studies have shown that the ability to sit down and rise from the floor without using one's hands is strongly linked to longevity. Why? Because it requires strength, flexibility, coordination, and balance, all key indicators of health. Beyond the physical, floor living also fosters mindfulness. Meals become more intentional, posture is naturally straighter, and movement is more graceful. While Western lifestyles often promote comfort through plush chairs, Japan shows us that a little challenge built into everyday life keeps the body young. So the next time you sit, ask yourself, could you rise without support? For Japanese seniors, the answer is usually yes, and that simple yes may be one of their most powerful longevity secrets. Habit 4. Stretching and gentle exercises. For Japanese seniors, keeping the body flexible is just as important as keeping it strong. While many cultures think of exercise as something done in gyms, Japan has a gentler, more consistent approach. Seniors often begin their mornings with simple stretches, slow bends, and yoga-like movements that wake up the muscles and joints. This daily ritual improves circulation, loosens stiffness, and sets the tone for an active day. One of the most famous routines is Ragyo Taiso, or radio calisthenics. First broadcast in the 1920s, this short exercise program is still played on radio and television today. It's only a few minutes long, but it includes stretching, arm swings, gentle squats, and deep breathing. Perfect for maintaining mobility without strain. The beauty of these exercises is in their simplicity. They don't require equipment, special clothing, or even much space. And because they're often done in groups at parks, schools, or community centers, they provide social interaction as well as physical benefit. Sharing smiles, laughter, and encouragement keeps seniors motivated far more than exercising alone. This culture of light but regular activity prevents stiffness and maintains balance, reducing the risk of falls. It also supports mental health. Gentle movement combined with deep breathing is calming, almost meditative. Japanese seniors remind us that it's not about pushing the body to exhaustion, it's about consistency, connection, and care, moving a little every day together for a lifetime of strength. Habit 5. Maintaining strong social bonds. Mobility doesn't depend on muscles alone, it's deeply tied to the mind and emotions. In Japan, seniors thrive because they remain deeply connected to their communities. Instead of retreating into isolation, they actively nurture relationships. It's common to see older men and women meeting friends at tea houses, joining neighborhood associations, or participating in cultural traditions such as calligraphy, dance, or seasonal festivals. These connections provide more than companionship. They create purpose. When a senior has a friend to meet, a class to attend, or a local club gathering to join, they have a reason to get dressed, step outside, and keep moving. Even something as simple as walking to a neighbor's house becomes an opportunity for light exercise. Science backs this up. Studies show that loneliness accelerates physical decline, while strong social ties lower stress, improve heart health, and reduce the risk of dementia. In Japan, the cultural value of community ensures that elders rarely face the silent burden of isolation. This is why Japanese seniors often look younger than their years. Not just because of diet or exercise, but because they laugh, share stories, and feel supported. Social bonds keep the spirit alive, and when the spirit is strong, the body follows. The lesson here is powerful. To walk strong for life, we need not only strong legs, but also strong connections. Friendship, after all, may be one of the greatest medicines for longevity. Habit 6. Gardening and daily outdoor chores. For many Japanese seniors, gardening isn't just a pastime, it's a way of life. From tiny balcony planters in bustling cities to vegetable plots in rural towns, elders spend hours each week tending to their plants. These tasks, bending to pull weeds, squatting to plant seedlings, carrying watering cans, are deceptively powerful forms of natural exercise. Without setting foot in a gym, they strengthen the back, hips, thighs, and arms, while also improving flexibility and balance. But gardening offers more than physical benefits. It provides a sense of purpose. Watching flowers bloom or vegetables grow gives seniors daily goals to look forward to. The reward is tangible fresh food on the table or a garden filled with color. This sense of accomplishment fosters happiness, reduces stress, and even combats depression. Japanese culture's deep respect for nature makes gardening even more meaningful. Many seniors view their gardens as a connection to the seasons, the earth, and the rhythm of life. Touching the soil, listening to birds, or noticing the subtle changes of each season becomes a form of meditation. Even small outdoor chores like sweeping the walkway or caring for bonsai trees reinforce movement while instilling peace. In this way, gardening isn't just exercise, it's spiritual nourishment, blending body, mind, and soul. The lesson? Mobility isn't only about strength, it's also about joy. When movement is tied to meaning, as it is with gardening, the body stays active for life. Habit 7. Shoes that support posture and balance. It may sound simple, but what you wear on your feet can decide how well you walk in old age. Japanese seniors understand this deeply. Many prefer light, supportive shoes or traditional sandals that keep their feet active and engaged. Unlike heavily cushioned shoes that do all the work for you, these footwear choices encourage the small muscles in the feet and ankles to stay strong. Think of it this way: the feet are the foundation of the body. Weak feet can lead to poor posture, unsteady balance, and a greater risk of falls. But when the feet remain flexible and strong, the whole body benefits from the ankles and knees up to the spine. Traditional Japanese sandals, such as zori or gita, naturally promote posture by encouraging shorter, steadier steps. Modern seniors often choose lightweight sneakers with good grip and support. Either way, the focus is the same: stability and natural movement, not fashion or heavy padding. This thoughtful approach helps reduce one of the biggest dangers for older adults' falls. By keeping their balance sharp and leg muscles engaged, Japanese elders extend their mobility well into their 80s and beyond. The takeaway? Don't overlook your shoes. The right pair doesn't just protect your feet, it protects your independence. Strong steps begin from the ground up, and Japanese seniors know that staying mobile for life starts with taking care of the foundation beneath them. Habit 8. Mindful movement in daily life. In Japan, even the smallest actions are treated with intention. From the graceful bow of greeting to the slow, deliberate movements in a tea ceremony, daily life is infused with mindful awareness. For seniors, this isn't just cultural elegance, it's a habit that preserves balance, coordination, and posture well into old age. Mindful movement means avoiding rushed, careless gestures. Instead of standing abruptly, they rise steadily. Instead of shuffling hastily across a room, they take measured, balanced steps. Over time, these small acts protect joints, reduce strain, and lower the risk of falls, a leading concern for aging adults worldwide. Cultural traditions play a big role. The tea ceremony, calligraphy, flower arranging, ikebana, or even the art of bowing require calm focus and deliberate control. Each activity reinforces the practice of moving with grace and stability. Seniors who engage in these rituals not only strengthen their bodies, but also train their minds to remain calm and present. This mindful approach extends beyond ceremonies. Even everyday acts, setting a table, sweeping a walkway, or folding laundry, become exercises in posture and balance when done attentively. The result? Japanese seniors move through life not with hesitation, but with confidence. Every step, every gesture carries meaning. And by staying present in their movements, they protect their independence, turning ordinary moments into lifelong training for strength and mobility. Habit 9. A positive attitude toward aging. In many parts of the world, aging is often viewed with fear, something to fight against or hide. But in Japan, growing older is seen as a natural and honorable stage of life. Elders are respected for their wisdom, experience, and contributions, and this respect gives them dignity and confidence. Instead of withdrawing into the shadows, Japanese seniors remain visible and active members of their communities. This cultural mindset has a profound impact on mobility. When aging is accepted and valued, seniors don't feel pressure to give up or surrender to frailty. They see movement as a way of honoring life, not as a burden. Going for a walk, joining a community gathering, or tending a garden isn't just about health, it's about living fully. Science shows that attitude shapes outcomes. Seniors who believe they can stay active are more likely to maintain mobility, while those who see aging as decline often experience faster physical loss. In Japan, the positive belief reinforced by cultural respect becomes a self-fulfilling cycle. Confidence fuels movement, and movement strengthens confidence. This is why it's common to see Japanese elders walking with steady steps even into their 80s and 90s. They carry themselves with purpose, not fear. For them, aging isn't the end of mobility, it's simply another chapter of life, one to be embraced with grace and strength. Habit 10. Never stopping, always staying engaged. Perhaps the greatest secret of Japanese longevity is that seniors simply don't stop. Retirement in many cultures is seen as a time to rest endlessly, but in Japan it's viewed as a transition, an opportunity to shift into lighter yet meaningful roles. Many elders continue working part-time in shops, farms, or family businesses, not out of necessity but to stay active and connected. Others dedicate their energy to volunteering, teaching younger generations, or practicing traditional arts such as calligraphy, tea ceremony, or martial disciplines. For grandparents, caring for grandchildren becomes both a joy and a form of daily movement. This continuous engagement fills their days with purpose. It prevents the body from weakening and the mind from fading. Studies show that seniors who remain mentally and physically active have lower rates of dementia, stronger muscles, and greater independence. There's also a deep cultural belief in ikigai, a sense of reason for living. Whether it's tending a garden, sharing wisdom, or simply enjoying morning walks with friends, Japanese seniors anchor themselves in activities that bring meaning. The lesson is timeless. It's not aging that stops us from moving, it's stopping that makes us age faster. By staying engaged, Japanese elders keep their steps steady, their spirits strong, and their lives full. In Japan, old age isn't about slowing down, it's about moving forward, one purposeful step at a time. Conclusion. Lessons we can learn. So what do these 10 habits really teach us? The secret to mobility and strength in old age isn't found in miracle cures or high-tech gyms. It's found in the small, consistent choices we make every single day. Japanese seniors show us that walking daily keeps the legs strong. Eating light and balanced fuels the body without weighing it down. Using muscles naturally, whether through sitting low, stretching, or gardening, keeps joints flexible. Staying socially connected nourishes the spirit, while mindful movement sharpens balance and grace. And above all, never stopping, always staying engaged gives life purpose and meaning, even in the later years. These habits prove something powerful. Aging doesn't have to mean losing independence. Imagine if more of us adopted just a few of these practices. We could enter our 70s, 80s, or even 90s not with fear of decline, but with confidence, vitality, and freedom. In the end, the Japanese way is simple but profound. Live with intention, move with purpose, and keep the body and spirit active every day. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these habits could you start today? Will you walk more, try stretching, or perhaps practice eating just until you're satisfied? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'll be reading them. And if this video inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. More uplifting stories of culture, health, and wisdom are on the way. Together, let's keep walking strong just like the Japanese seniors do.